This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
You have a rich person's name. Like, you should be a billionaire with the name Winfield. Anyway, call me back, bro.
It is the 26th of September, 2020. My name is Corey Winfield, and this is the 217 Recovery Podcast. Marney Liston joining me in the studio tonight. What's going on?
Yep. How you doing?
Doing well. How you doing? You doing good?
I'm doing good.
Kind of a chill night tonight you had, and that was pretty good. You needed one of those nights.
I know. I did.
You just chill.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm. We're actually going to review a couple movies tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Make it a kind of a light podcast today, and I don't know. It's just one of those days, and some days we like to get deep into our emotions and our dreams of drinking that scare us and make us wake up feeling like crap and all ashamed of ourselves. And then we realize it was just a dream. Yeah, there's those. And then there's tonight.
Right.
It's Movie Review Saturday with Marney Liston. And it was a John Travolta night for you. Are you a big fan of John?
I love John Travolta.
Yeah, it's too bad about his wife.
I know.
Kelly Preston, she passed last month. Breast cancer. And they kept that under wraps. They didn't really go public with it. And she fought it for as long as she could, and then she passed away. And I felt bad for him. It's got to suck, you know, and anyway. So let's keep it lighthearted, all right? Let's keep it lighthearted.
All right.
But John Travolta, yeah, he's one of my favorites as well. I like the stuff that he does. I mean, there's a couple movies where I'm not a big fan of, but so you started off with Swordfish, and how was that? I don't think you finished it, because I was like, let's watch something that's good.
It's because I've tried watching that movie multiple times, and then I've never watched the end of it. And so that's why I played it, because it was on Netflix. And I was like, I don't have to pay for it, and I have never seen the end. And I still have yet to see the ending. So I can't really review it. But I like the other guy that's in it.
Oh, Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
What? He's a good-looking actor.
Yeah.
Sexual relationship.
Oh, Jesus, honey. Marney. So yeah, I saw that movie years ago, and I don't know. I didn't think it was any good. I don't really remember any of it. I just remember I didn't like it. So.
Oh, well, I just love John Travolta anyway. I loved him in Face Off.
Yeah, that was another great movie.
Great movie.
So, the movies we watched tonight, From Paris with Love, that was the first one. And it has Jonathan Myers, or whatever his name is. He was in Tudors.
He was in a lot of movies.
Really?
Yeah.
I know he was in Tudors on Showtime. I really liked him in that. It's like a not Middle Eastern, like middle ages kind of. He's a king, and it's pretty hardcore with
Never watched that.
It was a good show. So anyway, there was that guy, and then obviously John Travolta. So From Paris with Love, John Travolta's like a super duper federal guy.
Special ops.
There you go.
Something.
And he goes over there, and the Jonathan Myers guy works for the embassy or special assistant to somebody who's important over in Paris for the U.S. And yeah, he's just trying to work his way up, has a girlfriend, and
yeah, it had a little kind of middle to it. It was going to lose me for a second, and then I figured out that there was going to be a twist.
See, and you like these movies
when there's a twist, yeah, because I called it. Did I not?
You did.
I know.
And guys, let me just tell you, like Marnie, like if she's watching a movie, she'll try to figure everything out. Oh, well, this is going to happen, or that's going to happen, this is going to happen. And that's how I know I'm like, okay, well, she would like these other kind of movies that have the twist that you don't see coming, because you're always trying to find them. You're always trying to see them coming. So I figured, you'd like that one, and I figured you'd like the other movie we watched. But so your review of From Paris with Love, What'd you think about it?
I would say, because I liked how it ended, so I would give it a 6. Just because that middle was a pretty...
6 out of 10?
Yeah.
And what did you like most about it?
I liked the ending.
I would say, because at the end, you're like smiling. You're like, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
It's because I was right.
Ah, okay.
That always helps.
So you saw some of the stuff coming. Sort of, you were right. You said her father was going to be the...
Yeah.
But, I mean, but still, you were on the right track with it. So
Yeah.
I would have to say that you were right for the most part of that one.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
You don't win anything, but no, but it was good and you enjoyed it, so that's good. So 6 out of 10 From Paris with Love. Now the other one, Basic. Now this stars a bunch of people, and I'm not going to name them all, but the main players are John Travolta, some lady I don't know her name. Do you know that lady?
I don't know her name, but she's in a lot of movies as well.
And then Samuel L. Jackson's in it as well. Mm-hmm. And we started this one the other day, and
I fell asleep.
At night, fell asleep. So I believe it was on Netflix then when we watched it. So we were trying to watch it again tonight, and it's gone. I love when Netflix does that. So we had to rent it, and the only place we found it was Apple TV. Mm-hmm. So we rented it. It was just $3.99, so not a big deal. But Basic. You watch that, and now that's a story of John Travolta's like an interrogator or something, but he used to be ex-Ranger, used to train under Samuel L. Jackson, didn't really like him. Samuel L. Jackson was like this hard-ass, like, Army Ranger instructor, and just people hated him because he was so hard on them. And then there were drugs involved. Mm-hmm. So this movie, I swear you were sleeping a couple times.
No, I wasn't.
No? Mm-mm. Okay, so what would you give the movie Basic?
Well, I called the ending on that one, too.
Oh, you did?
The first part of the ending.
Oh.
The first twisted ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Somehow they switched up on you quite a bit. It's really a good movie to watch. I would recommend for somebody to watch that movie. The other one, I could take it or leave it, even though I gave it a pretty good rating. But Basic was a really good movie. I would suggest you should watch it.
All right, so it's worth the $3.99.
Yeah, I think so. I give it an 8.
Oh, okay. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Really?
I like the movies that have the twist at the end. It's like, whoa, didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Because, like, the one guy, yeah, sure, like, oh, okay, that dude's being too snakebally. Like, something's wrong, something's up, and you're like, oh, yeah, and then you think it's going to end, and what? And then you're like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
I really like those movies. But, yeah. So, 2 pretty good movies, and you'd recommend Basic over From Paris with Love.
Yeah.
But if you don't have Apple TV and all you have is Netflix, then sure, if you're in like a John Travolta kind of mood, there seems to be all kinds of John Travolta movies on Netflix now. And I don't know if that means that he's maybe doing a movie for Netflix.
Could be.
Because I know they do that a lot with Adam Sandler movies or just movies in general. If somebody has like a movie that's going to be coming out, they're trying to get the interest.
The hype.
Yeah. But I don't know why they would take Basic off then.
Yeah.
They put it up and then they took it out.
Because they could get $3.99 for it.
But it was Apple that was getting $3.99.
That's true. I don't know.
If I'd have bought that movie years... You know what? I probably did buy that movie at one point. I don't know. Now, have you ever seen Usual Suspects?
No.
Seems like I've asked you. And you're like,
have asked me.
And guys trying to get me to watch it, and I just fell asleep. That is one that really has a pretty slow... by pretty slow I mean very slow like
I probably wouldn't like it then.
Parts, but the ending blow your mind. So it's so worth it.
Okay.
It really is. But if it brings back bad memories, then whatever. You don't have to. But there's that. Usual Suspects was a classic for a while. I did get you to watch Nature of the Beast, but I think you fell asleep during that one too.
I did.
Didn't see the ending. That one's a little harder to find. I think I had to find it on YouTube. Like, I don't know. That's with Eric Roberts and Lance Hendricks' son, maybe? And maybe it's just Hendricks. I don't know. I think he might have died. Moment of silence for Lance. If in fact he's dead. Lance. Okay. Trying to think what's in my top 4 or 5. I mean, like suspenseful game changer at the ends. Man, I can't believe they're not coming to me. Well, Basic was one of them. Usual Suspects. Reservoir Dogs was good. Did you ever see that?
Mm-mm.
No, it's, I think Quentin Tarantino's first or second movie. He made that before Pulp Fiction, I know.
I liked Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, you'd like Reservoir Dogs too then.
Okay, I'll watch that too.
I don't know. There's more, but those are the ones that I can think of at this moment. Pretty long day for me, but...
Yeah.
So, there you go. Marnie recommends Basic. She says it's worth $3.99. And if you have Netflix and don't feel like paying the $3.99, but you're in a John Travolta kind of mood, From Paris with Love.
Yep.
All right. So anything else we want to talk about? Just doing the movie review.
I guess so.
I have to kind of go to bed early. We should probably get more hats.
Yes, we should.
Because we're out of those super nice ones. I mean, the other hats are really nice too. Mm-hmm. George wore it to the meeting in Charlevoix the other day, and George has the one where it's like, it's not really a trucker hat, but it kind of is. It has like the trucker mesh on the back.
Yeah,
but it's fitted. And it is, I don't know. It is mesh, but I don't know if I'd call it a trucker hat though. But I don't know. They're still pretty nice hats, and we still have some of those available. We have the Hunter Safety Orange. If you want to wear it out in the woods, coming up October 1st. Well,
no,
actually, I don't think you wear Hunter Safety Orange.
It's just black with like a Hunter Safety Orange label.
But that'll keep people from getting shot. But that's for more November 15th kind of hunting with the guns. I don't think people wear Hunter Safety Orange when they're bow hunting. They might. I don't know. I would. Just 'cause.
I don't know. Not a hunter.
I'm not either. I did it once. I shot a deer. I told that story. I think that was not this past August, but like the August before that. I told the whole deer hunting story. So if you want to go back and listen, have you listened to that?
No, I
you'll
haven't.
like that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
And like my stepdad. Yeah, just go back and listen to that. And
I
maybe there you go. Go listen to that. I can't remember what the episode's called.
How are people supposed to find that?
Should I pause this and go find it?
You want to?
All right, let me pause this. Hold on.
I'm not going to play any of it.
Okay, well, no. Sorry, we just got back. I know it didn't seem like we paused it and then looked for stuff, but we did. July 18th, Sad Story Hour is the name of the podcast. So if you want to go back to 2019 and listen to that story. I don't know how good it is. Just from the second of just playing just a little bit of the audio, the quality of the audio sounded kind of like
scrappy
2019 audio. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. But there might be a good story in there. Might get a laugh out of it, but it'll explain the hunting. Which I don't even know why we're talking. Oh, yeah, because of the hat. Mm-hmm. Sorry, yeah. But for us, it was more than just a second of a pause, so. Yeah, so. Cool. All right, well, check that out. July 18th, if you feel like listening to it. Tear it up, man. Sad Story Hour.
Overall.
Or half hour. I think
overall, though, another good day in recovery.
Yeah, yep, stayed sober again. Mm-hmm. And then tomorrow we're doing the 217 ride. Got to pick a guy up that we dropped off at Skywood Recovery. Called and said, hey, man, I need a lift back. So, and he didn't just call and say, hey, I need a lift back because I need to breastfeed my kid. Or, hey, I need to, like he actually was like, hey, man, looks like I'm getting out on Sunday. So, can you give me a ride? And he called me on Thursday, so it wasn't like
trying to break out.
Yeah, it wasn't like a treatment center rescue because we try to specialize in those, and that's not how we get funded either. So, but yeah, the guy I'm getting tomorrow though, looking forward to it, man. I want to see what he learned. He was only in there a couple weeks, but I'm kind of excited.
Yeah,
touch base with him because I remember when I saw him a few weeks ago. He wasn't doing the best, when people go into treatment, they're not at their best. But, when you see him weeks later or a month later, It's just amazing the difference, night and day.
Secret